Okay, you've heard of the early bird catches the worm. Well, the early nature photographer captures the bird. So we're up and we are on the road to Little Manatee River State Park, North Trailhead. We should arrive about 8 minutes before it actually officially opens. Although there's not a ranger at the North Trailhead, there's what's called an iron ranger, where you have to put a little money in an envelope, I think about $5, and then you get a little
marker for your car.
Yeah, marker that goes on the
kind of like a card that hangs
rear
on
view
your
mirror.
Yeah. We really like this trail. We've only been here the one time, and we really enjoyed it.
Gina forgot her hat this morning, so we had to turn around.
It was up on high.
Luckily, we were still in the parking lot.
It was on top of the speaker, which is like 2 feet from the ceiling.
But a hat's an important thing to have here in Florida.
Yes.
All right. What's the temperature right now? 56 degrees.
Yes. And I'm wearing a sweatshirt that I will most likely be taking off about 10 minutes into our walk.
And then this is the podcast we're listening to this morning. This is Sally Phillips. She's a guest on the Veep recap.
We love the show Veep.
Yeah.
We love Sally Phillips, British comedian, just funny lady.
Okay, first one's here. First one's here.
Little Manatee River State Park.
And at the end of the day, when everyone's scrambling to get out, we'll be the first ones out as well. It is Monday, the first Monday of our January 2023 vacation. Apparently there are some trails that are blocked from Hurricane Ian back in September, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
And it's quite cool this morning, about 53, I think.
Yeah.
Gina's got her Chippendale.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to pay the Iron Ranger. All right. This is the Iron Ranger right here.
Just put the money in, or?
I think you got to grab an envelope. Let's see here. 2 deposit envelopes. Receive envelope here. So reach under there.
Ooh.
Grab an envelope.
There's no envelope. There's nothing there. There's nothing there either.
No envelope. All right.
But there are slots. So maybe just put the money in freely. There's literally no envelope.
Take 2. All right, what happened to us over at the North Trailhead?
We appear to have been the first people to visit, and we went to the Iron Ranger, which is this thing where you get an envelope out. They usually stock it with envelopes, and then you put $5 in and put that into the Iron Ranger, and then they give you a little tear thing to put over your rear view mirror to show
Propeller?
Yeah. Yes, very good. No one's going to get that, by the way, but us. But there were no envelopes in the Iron Ranger, and
at that point, a dark cloud passed over
descended over Mr. Mike.
Mr. Mike's eyes, and then
yes,
the red mist began descending.
Very good, yes. Because you could still put in $5 loose into the Iron Ranger,
but you wouldn't
get that little tear thing to put over your rearview mirror to show proof that you paid and blah blah blah.
And what really frustrates me is that 9 out of 10 people wouldn't have given a crap. They would have either not put any money in at all and just proceeded onward, or just dumped some money loosely in. But
I agree with you, and it should have been stocked, but. And we did call, but it was a few minutes before 8, and we would have just said, hey, we're here at the North Trailhead. There are no envelopes. Should we write you a note and stick it on our dash, or, just something? Try to come up with an alternative way and kind of deal with it in a positive way.
Of course.
But
second, there is nobody at the ranger station.
But there was nobody
today.
At the ranger station. Nobody picked up, and so we just figured, let's go to the other location, the south entrance, I guess it is.
Yeah.
And which is just up the road, and no one was at that entrance either. It
Right.
actually said, I think their hours of operation for the ranger to be there was 12 to 5, but they did have an iron ranger there.
With envelopes.
With envelopes, and so we
paid and went on.
Yeah, and here we are.
And I was grumbling a bit as we were coming down the road to the trailhead here, and then I saw a deer.
Yes.
And then it kind of reminds me.
He was singing a morose song.
Yeah.
About the dark clouds and
The red mist.
the red mist and all of that, and then he saw a deer.
And then I saw a deer, and it
And
reminds me that
his heart opened.
although your plans don't always work out,
Yes.
a lot of times things work out anyway.
They do, in the words of the wise Stevie Winwood, right?
Yeah.
Roll with it, baby. So, it was
And
wonderful.
the other good thing is there's not a lot of people here, so
Yeah, we appear to be the first.
that's good.
People
We're
here.
going to enjoy it. I've seen some robins flitting about in the woods, so we're going to try to get some footage and some
Yeah.
bird photography.
Yeah.
All right, and away we go.
Away we go.
Do you want to reach for a metaphor?
Reach, Bryson, reach.